Hi everyone and welcome to 16Figure Focus, and in this video I'm going to unbox and review the Hot Toys Artisan Black Widow from Iron Man 2 that I bought from Lion Rock Toys. Let's get started. Alright, so this is the Hot Toys MMS757AE Artisan Edition 1/6 scale Black Widow figure from the movie Iron Man 2 based on the likeness of Scarlett Johansson. I gotta say, I am so impressed by this particular figure. I never really felt the need to have this character in the collection, but she is, you know, a very important part of the best phases of the Marvel MCU, the first 3 phases. And yeah, look, she did a great job, and I'm glad they did this. It was the prototype images that really sold me on this, and you know what? I do have a massive soft spot for Iron Man 2 because it gave me my favorite Iron Man armor, the Mark 6, and the introduction of the War Machine Mark 1, and then the one of the best suit-ups on the Mark 5. There was loads of different reasons, but apologies for quick interruption to this video. If you're watching this video right now, hit the like button, and more importantly, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel, and the support is greatly appreciated. Back to the video. This turned out incredible. Now look, if you're watching this for articulation and multiple poses, sorry to disappoint you folks, but this is the only pose I have it in. I'm keeping this simple. I pose it up into the pose that I want it on the shelf, that I currently have it on the shelf, and I'm just kind of tweaking that pose. I find that, you know, you have an idea, you pose it up, and then you put it on the shelf, and then you kind of, you know, you tweak it to make it look better. So I've done nothing with this hair. This is pretty much the out of the box hair. I just put it on top of the neck and maybe arranged it a little bit, but I haven't like styled it. I haven't like done anything major with it. I have used the separate rolling eyeballs features and really exaggerate that side eye over to the left. Find it quite tricky because when I was I had the eyeballs dialed in, and then every time I put it onto the neck, it hit the levers for the eyeballs and threw them off, and I had to do it over and over again. So that's something that yeah, that's something to just be conscious of. So she's currently posed. She has the 2 guns. She's got the black revolver, well, not a revolver, the black pistol in her left hand. She also, on her left hip, has a holster, and I put the silver gun in that. By the way, the silver gun, you can take out the magazine, and you can pull back the, I can't remember what the top of the gun is called, but you can, the recoil thing, you can pull that back. But that's in her left, in the holster on her left hip. I gotta say, like, with this figure, I'm so impressed by it, because it does the basics well. It looks like Scarlett Johansson. The separate rolling eyeballs are fantastic. The hair, it is fantastic. It's probably their best artisan hair to date, because I really haven't been impressed by the artisan hair on most of the artisan hair figures. Some of them have been okay, some of them not so much, but I'm really impressed by this. However, the style isn't right. Let's call a spade here. She had I think they've got the color right, but color maybe needs to be a little bit darker, and her hair was more wavy than curly in the movie. I just rewatched it today. There's definitely a bit of a curl of a wave in it, but it's not this curly. but I'm not going. That's something. The hair is still look good. It just could be a little less curly and a bit more wavy. But I'm not going to mess around with it. I have incorporated the pepper spray. I think it's pepper spray in the right, her right hand. You have the Shield logo on her left left arm, just kind of just below the shoulder there, and the right arm as well. And I have 2 of the taser discs. They come with 4 in total, 2 that are just neutral and 2 that are activated, where they have kind of red parts on them that you can tell the difference. So the 2 taser discs that are not activated are on her belt. One, as you can see here, on her right hip, and one the other side towards her left hip. The head sculpt is fantastic. The hair, okay, the hair isn't entirely accurate, but the hair looks, I think they've done a great job with the hair here. It's just, I think there's a little bit too curly as opposed to wavy. The magnetic base is great, but I think one of the stars of the show, besides that fantastic head sculpt and the hair, is the suit and the body proportions. It's HotToys, basically, they kind of do this thing where they give some of their characters square butts, but this does not have a square butt. It actually has a more anatomically correct, natural, feminine behind. So it doesn't come with much. This is everything. You're seeing everything she comes in the box. That's the device for moving the eyes. Be honest, I think these are useless. So useless. I just use my finger to move the little levers inside the head. That's actually a USB, not a USB cable, an auxiliary cable. I don't remember. I thought she just had some sort of like a cord. I didn't realize it was an actual cable. It looks like a guitar cable, a 1/6 scale guitar cable. The 2 taser discs are there. They're the engaged ones. So she obviously clicks one of these or something, then they open up and then they zap the person. She has 12 hands in total. 2 are obviously on the figure, and then there's another 10 there. Now we're just going to take a look at her from the side, because I really want to show you one of the stars of the show. One of the things they really got right about this figure is the body proportions. However, I'm also showing you this to highlight one thing I don't like about the hair. Bear in mind, I am going to maybe take out a paintbrush, a small paintbrush, and a dab of water, and just kind of use that to style the hair to get rid of any little tiny stowaway hairs. There's a few little flyaway hairs there. And also, I would like to get the hair sitting down. See the way it's poking out back? It's fine. The bits that are in the front are fine, but the bit at the back, it's kind of, because of the product in the hair, it's kind of, it doesn't fall downwards. It's more at an angle. You can really see her kind of natural, kind of very feminine curvature there going on as well. So they haven't just give a square butt. They do that they've done that, I know, in like an old Captain America. Actually, that Captain America there, like, it's supposed to be America's ass, but it's just like, you can see the square parts, and they are 1/6 scale figures. They're supposed to be realistic and anatomical, but like, you know, whether it's a male or female figure, like just a square butt down the back, it just doesn't look right. But here they've put a lot of effort into their bodies, in the same way that they're putting a lot of efforts into the seamless bodies on a Predator, or the seamless arms on Hugh Jackman Wolverine, or Bane, or Peacemaker, or whatever, which is great to see because it's more realistic. So you can clearly see here that they've actually put a lot of effort into the body of the figure here to make it look more realistic, more curvy, more feminine. So head sculpt is fantastic. The body proportions and the suit are fantastic. It doesn't come with much, just the 2 guns, the 4 taser discs, that cable, and you know, a few swap on hands. The magnetic base I do like. This is how it's set up, and this is kind of, I've put a lot of the newer figures into the movie icons display recently. I know there's some old ones there as well, but say like the Wolverine is in there because it's with Deadpool. And now I just kind of, with new figures, I like to have them downstairs because I spend a lot more time downstairs watching, say, TV or whatever like that than I do up here. But yeah, this is a hit. I think it's one of their best artisans to date. I'm not convinced on Artisan, but I do think, although the hair is a bit too curly as opposed to wavy, this figure's a bloody banger. So if you are a Black Widow fan, yeah, you will be happy, I think, with this. Okay folks, that's the end of the video. Before I finish this video, I just want to take this opportunity to give a massive shout out to Lion Rock Toys, the Hong Kong based reseller that sold me this particular product. They offer free worldwide shipping, have an excellent user friendly website, and offer excellent customer service. Always do your own research before buying off any of these Hong Kong based resellers, but that's where I buy the vast majority of my figures from. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this particular product. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.